To prove that the spirit of weirdness does not kill, I took the initiative to enter the dungeon to seek death. The country reminds me to stay away from evil spirits, and I yelled at the evil couple. Mom and Dad, I'm back. Butcher in the kitchen late at night puts down human legs. Walked towards me with a knife. So now, the nurse who patched the nose also stopped the needle in her hand, looking at me with a weird smile. Just when the audience in the live stream thought I was going to play, he laughed heartily. Come bad son. Come in for dinner. But the nurse said gently, look, your clothes are torn. Mom will make it up to you later. I looked down at the disease I had been wearing for years. Patient service, over the years. No one ever cared what I wore. My eyes instantly turned red. I finally found my family. Hump smiled and walked into the kitchen. Reach out and grab hold of the pot where the soup is boiling. A strange fire was caught by him. On a plate. He laughed. Placed proprietary food plates on the table. So she turned to look at me, waving his giant. Yes, son. Come and eat. I was moved to look at the two of them. Although it is a little dirty inside, there was blood everywhere. But I don't care at all. I trotted to the table. Drop your arm box. Mom and Dad, I came back this time to bring you a gift. I don't know if you will like it. The moment I opened the suitcase, two evil spirits looked warily at the box in my hand. The body also began to rise. Friends, what secret weapon will be in there? But after the box is opened, a bottle of good wine was picked up by me, delivered to the butcher. In addition to that, there is a cigarette. The living Buddha looked at me with expectant eyes. A hint of confusion flashed in his eyes. Is this kid pretending, or is he really not afraid? He was silent. Take the bottle of wine from me. He opened the bottle. The rich aroma of sauce instantly wafted throughout the room. The butcher glanced at the nurse beside him, eyes full of confusion. Mom, you have a gift too. I picked up another small box in the box. Carefully put you together. A dazzling sapphire necklace. And held in my palm. Mom, I'll put it on for you. I said take some necklaces. Ran behind the nurse villain. Buckle the necklace. Blue sapphire necklace holy and flawless. But black and red pollute or float the difference between the soul. It's so beautiful, I'm really miserable. I didn't pay any attention to the two evil spirits. Gradually weird eyes. They can feel whether it's wine. It's still the necklace I just took out. All. It is not a special item that can cause damage to evil spirits. Okay, let's eat. Shailing twisted around and walked to the dining table. I found a place to sit. The butcher looked at the wine in his hand. Pour it directly into the dish on the table. In the smelly and weird meat pot. Originally sticky meat, diluted into more disgusting sugar water. The smell has also become more difficult. On the diluted noodle soup, a layer of frustrating grease floats. I saw him pour wine into the dishes. Red in the eyes, nose is sore. The heart is moved by the wall. I naturally can't smell the unpleasant stench in the dishes. Dad, isn't this pouring wine to remove the fishy smell? As long as you have a home. What is the smell? Discontinued, the bowl of muddy blood broth was placed in front of me. I am discovering. The mask on the butcher's head is piece after piece. The skull is patched up and completely covers the head. All eyes and nose exposed. The original cracks in the skull are clearly visible. He finished fermenting and went to the kitchen. Thanks, Dad. I politely held me up in front of me. Don't remember the strange shape of those chopsticks at all. Here, this window. Turn around. The butcher's body paused for a moment. Then keep walking. As long as you like it. A warm current flashed through my heart. How can I not like my own family's cooking? Mental illness? I've eaten everything these years. are patients who don't have families to pay. Never been treated like a normal person. Mentors often come to the hospital. Check whether the cardiohepatic nephritis is healthy for us. When you're done eating, Mom will mend your clothes. On the edge of the table, the blood nurse pulled the corners of her mouth and watched. The corner of the mouth is about to spread to the ear. Okay, I'm begging for the bowl. One night I had a nice hiccup. Hold me in the water and cry all over Dad. Have another bowl. Watching me eat makes my hair even more husky. In the beginning, he did occasionally join each other. Hunting and slaughter. He is tired. He prefers invisible torture now. But this person in front of me is different. He thought it was a human routine again. Another way of survival for humans. But there was no fear in my eyes. Bad like them. It grows by absorbing human fear. As long as there are humans within a certain range of China, even a hint of fear, they can feel it. But this time is different. If someone's eyes turn red, it is fear. It was fear, but the child's eyes turned red. Moving is happiness. Is joy. All this emotion. It was something he had never felt as an evil spirit. This is the feeling of happiness he perceives in each other. What is that smell? This kind of emotion is not helpful for the growth of the Chinese New Year assist, but it has a fragrance that the strange world has never felt before. He got up and took the bowl from me and went to the kitchen. Asked as he walked. How have you been all these years? The hand that is rebearing is slightly paused. Because the moment I was asked about my past, I smell that again. The smell of pain and sadness. These years have passed. That's good, my buddies are grunting soup. But after the perception of the butcher and the frustrated nurse, if at this time my love will be very responsible. Pain and despair. I took a peek at the two of them. Then he put everything behind him. A little bit bitter. But I'm home now. Butcher silence. The bitterness of that emotion at the beginning. Obviously their favorite and most enjoyable. Now I'm very irritable. Are you full? If you are not full, I will add some to you. The butcher sits on the other side of the table. The slightest, forgetting that the food you prepare is not suitable for humans. Well, I'm full. And I nod my head vigorously. Wait a minute. Your mother went upstairs to tidy up your room. You go up and rest first. Khufu turns a color on the lucky nurse. It's not your idea to turn around and go upstairs. He can also feel the change in my mood just now. Because when I was wearing the necklace for him, he felt the truth in my eyes. Just think about it. The guard who unconsciously cleaned up the room in his hand was stewed. They hold hands again. What the hell? I've seen blood that doesn't itch. Human play. The room is not big. You didn't prepare anything either. He will wet and dry the ground, after being lost in another room. He found the room empty. There is only one bed and one table. Nothing but that. He scratched awkwardly. Opened the door to the grass and quietly looked below. Father and son are chatting on the sofa. The window jumps out of the bed. Many things in the world of evil spirits are contaminated with blood. Although he felt that his son would not mind. You might even feel happy. But I still want to prepare a clean set of clothes for him. He remembered people entering the dungeon world before. I also brought a lot of camping supplies. I didn't think it was funny before. These humans came into their world. They even care about their own quality of life. But now he is thinking about the one that consumes flowers. But sitting alone on the sofa. Listen quietly to me tell the story of the past few years. I said I was happy. They say they eat well every day. Many girls are themselves. Just homesick a lot. I think my parents will naturally know that I am lying. And I'm saying this. Emotions are all about shares. Only the last sentence brings sobriety. Bloodheads are really anti-inflammatory too. He felt like he came out but a nurse went out. I just don't know what he's doing. It's okay, it's back now. but patted my head too much. Watching the whirlpool on my hand touch my hair. Quickly withdraw your hand. Seems like it's time to wash your hands. I know you've had a bad time before. But 8 years later, no one will bully you anymore. The apprentice looked me in the eyes seriously. They became Lorraine for an unknown amount of time. Living memory consumption is about the same. Self before. Do you have a son? As expected, it doesn't matter. It's not bad to have a son now. My eyes are red. Turn your face away and hide your tears. But they all felt the breath of happiness. Although this emotion will become stronger. But so many humans can be killed. No need to kill. The most important thing is that this child has no fear at all. Why scare him without fear? I can't help but feel weird under the mask. Mouth excited, head and shoulders taunting. I saw the apprentice dad. Can I go outside for you to walk around later? I haven't seen it near home when I came back. Hear me? The apprentice nodded naturally. He also thinks it's weird. He heard me going out for dinner. It's not that I'm running away. It's really about going for a walk. Get familiar with the surroundings. I'll give you something later, and you should take it with you too. But said it all, get up in bed. The drawer also took out a bracelet made of plants. Throw this to me. You can't afford it. Your mom should go out and get you something. You take this out to play. Remember to go home for dinner at night. She is not afraid to run away, but afraid of other evil people. Will hurt you. I play with the bracelet in my hand curiously. The stone drum bracelet is a light pink. The whole thing looks shiny. You can see it at a glance. This botanical bracelet is very popular with its owner. Often put it in your hand and play with your heart. It will make the level such a beautiful color. I took him with me. Then in the eyes of the bloodline. So on and walk out of a variety of small buildings. There is no concept of a community here. Look from a distance. You can see all kinds of weird styles in the distance. Every evil soldier has his own domain. Ride the dust. Schwerbois, except for one main building. It's more of a scattered, abandoned neighborhood. There is also endless communication and ruins. Finally I go, so as not to pain the beard. The surrounding green plants do not look like this after the fire. Tender green fragrance. There are blood droplets falling down from the leaves of grass. Water the dry, blackened soil. I lifted my foot. Go over here. After that, I felt sticky on the soles of my feet. Boots all over the floor. It's always been semi-dry. Sticky and disgusting. But I'm not going to go back and move on. It's a broken and complicated wall here. There are scars all around here. Many cabinets are full of displayed goods. Commodities are born in front. I saw the text in sight clearly. It's a human thing. From now on, it has been made into a national. What do you sell? It's on display at the counter. I saw that model. Dry eyes are too much like me. Still alive. Other. Model den 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 den. Except for the eyes and lips. His limbs don't move the slightest bit differently. I only find the mummy in front of you a little familiar. He presses down for a moment. Just threw this mummy out. This is the doctor in the hospital who specializes in their physical examination. I look like his wrist. He has a wristwatch in his hand. A patient has been careless during a physical examination before. When I meet better mom, I will. There is a small door next to the window. The passage to the window called the fire. I'm sure I'm not afraid of freezing and cooling directly. Adult. Reach out. I want to stabilize his immobilized wrist. I held the watch on his wrist. Light up and down. I thought how easy it was to get sick. Now I feel on my wrist. But that's it. And the copy is far away. A group of people are watching a movie on the small building. Who is this guy? An elite man in a suit asked a question mark. Hey, it seems to be a mental illness in our hospital. The courage of a nurse. This mental illness, generous. I walked a long way down the street without incident. He even dared to open the cabinet of the evil spirit. They were discovered by evil spirits not long after they landed. The medical examiner has been arrested. The three of them don't dare to act rashly now. Now let's hurry up and keep up with them. If in danger, The golden retriever is not reading, but they both understood what he meant. Maybe we can still trick them into opening the door for us, or Pathfinder or something. The more she thought about it, the more excited she got. Go to the front without saying a word tonight. Walking around the room crying. I hesitated for a while when I saw the fog and water all over the place, and then he really started running. The last movement meant support all the way after. Sad quickly. I can't walk fast. It caught up with my feet in 30 minutes. Friend, wait a minute. The man in the suit quickly stopped me. You can't just walk around here like that. This team is dangerous. He can't help but share. The one who pulled me to hide next to me. Abandoned room. The other two followed closely behind. After entering the room, and everybody was gasping for air. Poverty alleviation, restless heart. Friend, I will expire. This is the little nurse. This is the Wangbin brothers. He took the two people beside him and began to introduce. Hello, my name is Jiang Chang. I looked at the three of them, polite and tough. Xiaoyao later generations stared at me blank, finally remembered who I am. There are only 100 people in the hospital. Before the strangeness strikes, it's mostly organ supply. And I was the better donor in the hospital. In addition to finding family as an adult, will not harm other patients. Self-harm. I want a story and I know how to control me immediately. I know where your family is. I'll take you there later, okay? I turned to look at his polite surrender. No. Thank you, I have found my parents. Nurse Xiaoyao was suddenly busy. No, where did he find his family? Hearing my words, Xiaoyao started to be a little anxious. Suddenly my eyes lit up. Speak quickly. You found your parents? So have you found your wife and children? I'm not stunned. Wife and children. Yeah, where's my wife and kids? My eyes are getting more and more empty. The expression is getting weirder and weirder. Before finding the parents, I've always had two images in my head. After Chatu and the others confessed to his parents. In his head, but his shapeless parents need to support him. He has become a virtual road and a blood nurse. Now I hear the nurse carrying Dad's baby. I crouched on the ground with my head in my arms. It's so painful. I can't help it. It's okay. I just feel like my brain is all here. It seems that even the scalp will be torn. After throwing blood into the shadow of the two black virtual heroes are quickly generated. But a long time. And the wood creates two more shadows, one big and one small. The big one is tall. Man is holding a child in his hand. We can figure out a way to get him to keep his mouth shut. He is so nice. What if you mess with cold ice? Just boil the water in a hurry. I'll figure it out. 3 minutes. If he doesn't work, shut up. Let's go and hide. We'll come back when he's not well. Xiaoyao is anxious to squat beside me. Tap me on the back. Help me relax. It's dangerous here now. Disobedient, your wife is in another place. We'll take you there, okay? My wife is on Earth. I endured the pain in my head and slowly raised my head. Sweat on forehead. Eyes have turned red. Exist. Xiaoya hesitated for a moment, but something quickly came to mind. In the copy, a normal that looks exactly the same as the outside. The wife in the area is there. Zhao Jia and Wang Bing looked at each other. Copy 9 is very famous. There's no way out of here. But that's why. Everyone is very familiar with the area here. People outside have to be together all the time. Where's the exit of copy 9 hidden? In this copy, the evil spirits are released separately. There are 95 areas in Meiyun. Each of the 95 regions has its own unique horror elements. But there is one. The exact same area as Xiaoya introduced. That place looks just like the outside world. It's perfectly normal. There's no haunted house. There's no plot everywhere. Normal is like a paradise. Someone suspects the exit is there. But once only one of them will die inexplicably. This picture will also be due to the death of a poor lunatic. Hit it. Now Xiaoya wants me to be mentally ill. Find a wife there. Before reaching the destination, I am not yet by Tang Chao Chao. Blame the wife. There are ghost women here, robbing people everywhere. How can the evil spirit of life have a wife? At this time, although it is dedicated to each person with their own concerns, but they didn't know that. Not far away, an evil spirit let, staring at where they are. He felt it from the beginning. One more prey in his own area. This prey bears the mark of a blood disciple. He didn't care at first. Let it go. But I didn't expect. This prey is actually related to his own hunting. Things come together. Let's go. We'll take you to your wife. Zhao Qi couldn't help but want to laugh. It was the first time he was so serious. The coaxing of mental illness. If you say it, just take a look at Xiaoya around you. It wasn't easy for you before. Take care of these often. Xiaoya closed her mouth. Just now he suddenly realized. I have already mastered my methods. Told these two people. If in danger, we ourselves are the first to be given up. I might outlive myself. There are many people like Jiang Cheng. Maybe you will meet a lot on the way. Then we can put it. All pulled to our team. Just keep it under control. They make a great wife. Xiaoya seems to have thought of something. Excited to shoot spicy. But dare not clap your hands. The Chinese gathered the yellow soldiers all the way, glancing at each other immediately. The two didn't lie. Just one after another out of the abandoned bed where you are now. King. That place. Is it far? I looked in the direction where several people stopped. He remembers when he came. It's not this position. Yes, it only takes 3 days to arrive. Pick up my shoulder. Not to mention that the dungeon will end in 3 days. If you can't find the exit, we'll be obliterated. That doesn't work. Why not? Don't you want to find your wife? Zhang Ruoqi glanced at Xiaoya. It's not karma. His control reason is not 100% effective. It's too far. I'm going to talk to my parents before walking. I shake my head. Come with me. Say hello and we'll leave. Frowning. He let go of my shoulder. Pull your little eyes and run in. Are the parents he mentioned other survivors? Xiaoyai's face was equally embarrassed. It should be. There are other survivors who claim that his parents have controlled him. But now he's going to find his wife. There will definitely be new careers. We'll go meet him. Will it be with them or with us? Not all zombies. Do you choose? Xiaoya thought for a moment. Wang Bing also nodded in agreement. He is confident in his physical fitness. In case of danger, the one who falls last is definitely not yourself. We are good at coke. Open the house again. Come on, let's go back and call the parents together. In a good time, let's go together to help find a wife. I laughed happily. The money that doesn't go away. I can't wait to show it to my family. The new house you handed in. As I was walking back. As long as I wear his heavy coat. Sticky footsteps. The three of them heard the mysterious moment. The hair on the back stood up directly. Eyes are disinfected in an instant. Can't even speak. The footsteps of the three contacts began to run for their lives. I'm puzzled to see why you suddenly ran away. What to do with the car? Xiaoya sees that you can't stand it behind you. I care about him. Evil spirits are just a few breaths away. Came to me. He tilted his head and gave me a faint glance. From now on, show off to where I am. He's been covered in blood, but also said, as long as he doesn't move, stay in the water. The rest don't matter. Looking at him unintentionally puzzled. Focus a few more glances at his lower body. 8 open pig legs. Up 80,000 interception. 8. Comatose on the leg wearing 8 different shoes. The evil spirit suddenly found the bloody prey. Seeing him without a trace of fear. But when such a person has fear, that's a big step. No wonder the blood disciple wants this person to be marked for free range. Now it seems that they can only be cheap blood disciples. After all, he can't beat the blood disciple with a single sword. He took one look at me and chased after the three. I also want to run now. These people are going to take me to be their wife. I can't afford to lose him. Didn't that strong card just turn and die? Evil can't even hold him back for a second. Anxious and a little irritated. Countless spider silks accrued from behind. But every time the spider silk is just a little bit closer. If they take a look at it then, can find that in their mouth. He has not resisted the stiffness of the evil spirit for a second, so exposed and followed by bad. When a little spider silk cut Zhao Qijian. I'll ask. He took Wang Bing who was running at the front. Pull yourself out from under the tree. Xiaoya naturally saw Zhao Jie's martial arts. But he kept his mouth shut and said nothing. One called. The Iron Lotus cannot satisfy the appetite of the wicked behind it. If Wang Bin doesn't die, the only one who dies is himself. He made two bright and controlled sounds. Wang Bin, those two messages are too much. The blood of two women appeared. Wang Bing is a force. The whole person fell directly to the ground. Zhao Qi quickly withdrew his gun. Run wildly past. When the two nurses passed by Wang Bing, just look down and see that pair. Eyes full of hatred and hatred. Zhao Qi, you bitch can't die well. Wang Bing is so hysterical. His face was red. The evil spirit stopped beside Wang Bing. Then he bent down, picked up the body and grabbed it in the palm of his hand. He stopped pursuing. These emotions are just enough. Far. Go boss. Outsiders only know that there are leaflets in their house to kill people. I don't know. They didn't want human blood. What they want. It's just human emotion. This is the foundation of their growth. He, Wang Bin, competed to leave. 8 legs sleep peacefully as if they were persistent. Walking is just a few breaths of sight. And disappeared before the building. Desperate Wang Bin. But I saw it at this moment. I'm running behind them. Is he in a hurry? Why didn't I die? And then, hit the foot hard and suddenly disappear. Lesson the two of them to dare to look back this time. After discovering that the spider dragon had disappeared, would breathe a sigh of relief. He dodged into the house next to him. In an abandoned room, filled with the heavy breathing of the two. Xiaoya protected and squeezed in the eyes of Pa Zhaoqi. But he didn't mention that he just shot. I found 2 people. It doesn't seem to appear anytime soon, right? He patted his chest in a hurry. It takes a long time for the breath to become smooth. Oh, what a pity. Xiaoya sighed. What a pity. So much mental illness. Just find another one to die. He looked at him coldly. You need to know why you are alive. Because you know how to control those psychopaths. This is what you are worth. Suddenly my voice sounded out of place. What are you doing running so fast? I almost couldn't catch up. I leaned against the doorman's hand, gasping for air. I run slowly, and events are refuted by the body of the evil spirit. Only 2 sounds were heard. Then I saw one of the human legs. There are 2 holes in the stomach. The person who had been following them took them away. It should be to take people away for treatment. From entering the copy. I know a lot of people here look and look. The face is a little different. My parents don't look like outsiders either. Can really rely on. Does appearance define a person's quality? Hear my voice. The 2 of them turned around and looked at the door. The boss's eyes glared instantly. Like a ghost. You are still alive. When I get angry, I take 2 steps back. A hand has reached to the back waist. You're so cruel. You. Nurse Xiaoya is a stable newcomer. Swallowed a mouthful of saliva. Just that spider spirit. How did you escape from that man? Spider. Listen to this death. I knew immediately who they were talking about. I've been following them, chasing you. It's too fast, I said helplessly. I almost lost it. You also promised to take me to find my wife. Haha, I see. Zhao Qi slapped his thigh. I know how to survive the bizarre dungeon. I'm not excited. Sword protection thankful. Can't run. Okay, die. It turns out that the evil spirits only catch people who run away. Nurse Xiaoya seems to have reacted too. He sees the effect. It feels like this is the answer. It turns out that this fool is looking for it crooked. He got hold of the rules for copy 9. Hey, yes, you can't run. Look at the excitement and apologize. Tears swirl around the eyes. So why did you run? I like 2 people. I almost couldn't catch up. No running. I have to wait and run. Anxious patted my shoulder. Although this kid has a problem with his brain. But it's definitely his father. Come on, let's go find your parents first. Spider crocodile handle. I felt that the 3 people in the distance started to moving through the snow. He looked in the direction. It is the direction of the corner of the blood map. That's his forbidden place too. Wang Bing at his feet. The wrapping fork of his spider silk is gradually turning into a mummy. Wang Bing's eyes were also full of despair. I didn't expect to work out so hard. In the end, he died at his own hands. Do you want revenge? At the end of life. He heard a husky voice above his head. Prison sounds. He looked up at the petitioner. The evil spider spirit was looking at him with blood. I'll let you go. They must be brought to me. You die together. How did Wang Bing's eyes suddenly become smart? He's done with fire. He just wanted to call for a funeral. I took the two of them towards the way they came. Seeing the strength of the sticky lips under my feet getting shallower and shallower, the scenery ahead is also gradually beginning to change. Where are your parents? Zhao Qian touched the pistol he had hidden. Now to join up with another team. He felt that he should be able to occupy the top. But it's there when you get home. I pointed to a small building in the distance. Like ruins after fire. Like a pearl national treasure in this wasteland. I took the two of them to the front of the detached building. And he knocked on the door. Mom and Dad. I'm back. I was staring, unable to hide excitement. There was a dull knock on the door. No one answered inside. But there is the sound of footsteps going off. Zhao Qi has raised his pistol to the door. No matter who opens the door, he must first give the other party a little force to intimidate. Only a show of force can control the situation. The front door slowly opened. After the door was sewn, a figure slowly appeared. Dirty pig slaughtering clothes and blood stains. How do I sew up this skull? Mask in the eyes. The holes in the eyes can see the bloody eyes. So Zhao Qi pointed at him. Sweating all over. A cold air rushed from the soles of the feet to the bottom. His hand shaking with the pistol. Bang! The force of the bullet goes directly to the bloodline's forehead. He tilted his head back. Black smoke between the eyebrows, and now I'm crazy. Regret. Anger. I had all sorts of things going on in my head in an instant. I turned around. Wrinkled neck. Eyes wide open. Light muscle wrap. I'll kill you. Xiaoya takes 2 steps back. The scene in front of him has made him collapse. He doesn't understand at all. Why shoot at evil spirits? This psychopath gets angry. Zhao Qi has a pig liver colored face. Slowly raise my handgun to my temple. Suddenly, a hand grabbed Zhao Qi's muzzle. I saw 2 fingers slowly closing. The muzzle of the round tube was also pinched flat in an instant. Blood poison has slowly raised its head back. There's a charred hole between the eyebrows of his mask. He was unharmed. Okay, I'm fine. But patted my head too much. He could feel my anger at that moment. And regret is not fake. This is indeed his own son. He reached out and pinched Zhao Jun's head. He glanced at Xiaoya, who wanted to escape again. Bring friends in for dinner. This bad guy. Send output. He looked at Xiaoya and me. So we go into the house. Is this okay? I wiped the corners of my wet eyes. It's all my fault. I didn't bring anyone home. It's okay, you're a good boy. They are all welcome. You'll be discharged as soon as you bleed. Yi Tianke. He glanced at Xiaoya, who had fallen to the ground. Xiaoya wanted to run away in horror. A blood nurse appeared behind him. Hit the clothes in the back. Let's go in. Everyone is still waiting. The room door is closed. But grab Zhao Qin's head with one hand. Drag him towards the garden. Wu Gan's fingers held tightly on Zhao Qi's skull. Use a little force. The blood will be torn apart in an instant. A headless corpse fell to the ground with strength. Blood is flowing fast. Mud mixed with black colloidal soil. The Bloods didn't go home right away. A few good gods will be eliminated. The only ones left are those thrown in the bush. A headless corpse is currently in the Dedong building. The bottom of Xiaoya Rock is full of panic. I sat on the sofa with a guilty look on my face, head down in chagrin. Is Dad not back yet? I look at the door from time to time. I'll be right back. He went to return something to a friend. The resident nurse poured me a glass of water. Hand it to him. These two prey are disciples of the spider next door. I just couldn't hold back and killed a bite. Is true love your friend? This household is looking in the direction of Xiaoyao. This human being, the golden smell has filled the room. He's not my friend. But he knows where my wife is. Said to take me to find my wife. Do you have a wife? Oh, Nurse Su was also stunned. Then frowned. Then you have to hurry up and find him. It's not safe here. He feels like he just loves my dog, loves me. Although I haven't seen that girl yet. But I don't know the appearance of dying like this. Do you know where? Well, he looked at the nurse in confusion. Yes, we agreed to meet there. Xiaoya didn't have time to think at this time. He memorized it for a while. If you let me go to another bad place, say this is my wife. Then let that evil kill me. The apprentice is here now. Xiao killed that evil spirit in the past. They all want dogs. Can you take the opportunity to survive? The blood nurse frowned. He can only feel Xiaoya's emotions. Can't read his mind. I just feel that there are all kinds of joys in that moment. Fortunately, a kind of thought flashes. Okay, then you can go after dinner. Bring some food on the way. Doctors and nurses also know that time is in a hurry. Made you a dress for me. You dress up. And as he spoke, he took out a piece that was dripped on it. Clothes of blood. The broken parts on the robe have been sealed. Okay. Eat and find someone else. He said it and it was served. A bowl of food is placed in front of me. I saw the food in front of me and I registered my addiction. This is instant noodles. The food prepared by the evil spirits is instant noodles. Why does he understand this world more and more? Are you hungry? I looked at Xiaoya. Take another look at the mother bear with a full face. I only prepared a bowl of buns. I can't bear to give it to others. Xiaoya hasn't had time to speak yet. I feel like the temperature in the room has dropped a lot. The danger of death is imminent in an instant. Oh no, no hungry. You go. Xiaoya wants to cry but has no tears. He didn't want to eat it. But some don't understand. Why is the evil spirit because of my words? Show killing intent to yourself. It's like protecting a calf. Protect the calves and instantaneously suck the yellow river brain these days. He was immediately taken aback by the idea. He had a vague feeling. The motherly love you feel is not an illusion. He was envious to see the clothes I was wearing. He recognized it as a special item of a replica. After I get dressed, Breath and Virtual Nurse are already family. Also like a vicious. That robe completely obscured my human breath. After realizing this, Xiaoya's heart beat violently for a night. Just put on this coat. Will be considered by evil spirits to be of the same kind. You have to find a way. Trick this dress. I said okay. I put down my chopsticks contentedly. Go ahead and find someone. Blood up. Take away the tableware in front of me. He looked outside and the sky had darkened. He even arrived at night. The hunt really begins. There are bracelets and clothes. My copy won't run into walls. But now he's going to do something else. After 3 days, the copy officer. Humans who remain in the dungeon will be killed by hunger and thirst. He can't let me die on the copy. Until it was delivered to us by the nurse. Xiaoya just started to be bold. Breathe. Which direction do we go now? I see Xiaoya clearly in doubt. Well, the blood map area is still empty. He just asked me to take him upstairs. Take a look at the regional distribution. He was looking for a dangerous place. Take my clothes first. Then let me die. He got lucky. Just on the top floor. I saw a few evil spirits at a glance, vaguely outside the castle. When I saw this castle, Xiaoya couldn't stop her heart beating at all. That castle. It's in part 9. The only one with human life area environment. The most similar place. Everyone wonders where the exit is. But go to that place. People in the district walk by inexplicably. I'm excited to wait for the death. From time to time, I also tidy up exciting clothes. I try my best to think of my wife. Can't remember at all. All the information is very company. I brought my own suitcase before I left. There are also gifts prepared before. All the way. Stumps, broken arms, everywhere. He looks at me. The silver moon above. The long distance running in my white clothes is more eye-catching. I'm a little old for wanting to leave. Little Eyes hugged their arms, rubbed his nose and sneezed. It's not that you can't go. My frown. The temperature has just dropped a bit. Doesn't affect the operation at all. Xiaoya Luggage can't help but swear. Can you turn on the microphone for a while? Isn't it cold? I'll give you the clothes back. Xiaoya hugs her arms. Dig my pitiful opening. I heard him. Zhou Xing Micah reaches out and feels the button of the coat. Just as Xiaoya thought. I'm going to take it off when I take it off to him. I quickly buttoned the rest of the buttons. I am also cold. Xiaoya, sometimes. I really want to crack my brain open. See what's inside. The two woke up for more than 2 hours in the dark. Dragging 300 moonlights. Xiaoya can see. The ground is covered with fresh, scalding blood. And a bleeding fast. Day and night never stop. The two are safe and sound. I don't know if it was his illusion. He always felt that a shadow was following in the distance. The two are entangled like ghosts. The deposit for waiting, there is nothing there. Xiaoya knew that they might encounter evil spirits again. Do you see anybody over there? Xiaoya took a few steps towards my position. Where? I looked at the position he pointed out in confusion. I just found out. We don't know. Went to a special cemetery. A gray mist lingers over the tombstone. Lock up. The sound of the lock twisting in the fog kept ringing. And the position Xiaoya refers to. I can vaguely see a figure hiding in the fog. See us lined up. Eyes quickly fade away. It seems there is. I just took one look and it harvested me. I'm going to do it now. I have no intention of making friends. Xiaoya is so anxious that she wants to cry. His brain is racing. He's not a good guy. I only told you about your wife before. Don't tell you about your daughter. Xiaoya took a heavy breath from him. It's because of your daughter, kidnapped by the man in the fog just now. The word kidnapping is like a sentence of heavy water. Hit me directly in the chest. I stood up abruptly and looked thoughtfully. The black eye in the mist has long since disappeared. I went straight in that direction. But it was given by Xiaoya. You are rushing over so high now. Isn't it spooking the snake? How to save people. Xiaoya is very clear about her identity. Business establishment. He wants to let the evil spirit in the dark thinks I'm because of the nurse. We'll fight him. What do you think I should do? After so much. I already trust Xiaoya very much. There's not a lot I don't know. Xiaoya told me everything. Xiaoya dragged me to the corner. Said in a low voice. I have a plan. Wait a minute, you can separate from me. I'm ahead of the pack. You will follow me then. Don't get too far away. The people in the dark will definitely not be able to resist hitting me. Then you'll just rush up and kill him. Xiaoya decided to design himself. The only thing he knew was that evil spirits chase when they are young. And the thrill of hunting. Catch prey. Direct touch. And provoke a dispute between me and the evil spirit. The body is the ear. Are you in danger? I hesitate for a moment. Make others unforgettable. The toddler helped me save my daughter. I can't get through it on my conscience. As long as you do your best to protect me, then I won't regret it. Xiaoya looked at the top of her head, the reason for the huge clear bucket. The mouth is not bitter. After a simple discussion between the two, Xiaoya got up and walked to the front. Didn't go long. Xiaoya felt her back start to get cold. The feeling of being stared at. It rose again from the bottom of my heart. Foot, nose, peer. I looked at the tombstones on the ground. Like what's buried under these tombstones. All crawled out. Is he suddenly conscious? Here is the cemetery. There may be more than one evil spirit here. He listened to the footsteps and looked behind him. He regretted the plan. He's coming back to me now. But his vision has begun to warm. Countless tombstones became the city government. I also saw a small shadow. Step by step towards him. Move the car. As if afraid that I wouldn't be able to hear. You can call my name stiffly at your loudest voice. Screaming was the code for his engagement with me. Fierce. Xiaoya saw a shadow wearing a white coat. The breakout rushed towards him. He had never felt so safe. I already felt it just now. Arrows in the fog around. If it weren't for Xiaoya's healthcare gold tome, can't find his location. The moment I saw Xiaoya, I also saw the black shadow behind Xiaoya. The closer it gets, the clearer the figure in front of me. I saw a little girl, holding a long eldest son in his hand, standing in front of him. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. And I went for it, a knife in my arms. Tears can't stop coming down. It turns out that Xiaoya said that someone in the dark kidnapped my daughter. It's the truth. How are you injured? Have you suffered recently? I reached out and wiped the blood from his face. Wipe off the blood bit by bit with a white coat. My behavior stunned this evil spirit child. The hand holding the intestines is a little at a loss. This bad review. Why are you hugging yourself and calling yourself baby? And the smell on his body is very strange. His mirror is a bit human-like. Kind of like an evil spirit. Yes, Dad didn't protect you well. Dad won't put you in danger anymore. I held the girl and organized a group for him. Earnest guarantee. Look, Dad brought you a present. See if you like it or not. What did he say and turned on the mobile phone gun beside him? The little girl stood there in confusion. No, what's going on now? At this time, Xiaoya's head has completely given up.